Today we are going to see the AC circuit. So what do you know about the AC circuit? Mm, we already seen about the DC circuit. It's nothing but by giving the DC voltage. So we are going to analyze some circuits, how it will be work. Okay, and you know that not every circuits will works on DC. So many other circuits will works on AC only. Okay, so now to do the analysis, we will see the basic concepts of AC circuit, the fundamentals of your AC circuit. Okay, so you know that in your home appliances, what are the AC components are using? Okay, so for an example, the fan, the motors, the washing machine, refrigerators, and the ACs, so and the tube lights, everything, LED lights, everything will be connected to your house appliances. So in our house appliances, you know that you're getting the AC voltage with having the magnitude of 230 volt, and you know they used to mention the frequency. So frequency, if you observe, it is 50 hertz. But in DC, they won't mention the frequency. Only they will mention what is the voltage and what is the current rating, how much current it can deliver maximum. Okay, so voltage will be constant in a DC voltage, and the current will be vary. Okay, for example, you take a charger. Okay, charger means in your mobile phone, while charging, you know that the charger consists of 5 volt and 2 amps. Okay, and you can use the same chargers for all the mobile types, even though if your mobile having a different battery rating, and more or less if you are using any Bluetooth devices or any small devices, you will charge using that same charger only. The concept is the voltage is 5 volt. We will give connected to the all the component, but the current may vary. How much current it will draw? For example, if mobile phone require more current, means it will draw maximum of 2 amps. But if you are connecting a Bluetooth charger, it requires only in terms of milli amps. For example, 30 milliamps, 40 milliamps current, or 300 milliamps current only it will require. So on the time it will draw less amount of current. Okay, so it won't affect, only the delivery of current may vary. And come to this AC circuit. So they will mention the voltage rating as well as the frequency and the current rating, everything. Okay, so AC means you know that alternating current, and which if you look at that, you can able to see that reverse the periodically in direction. So reverse periodically in direction means, so for example, first initially it is going towards positive means, and next time it will going towards negative, and it will be repeated process. So repeated process means for particular duration, it achieves some shapes, in the sense the same will be repeated for entirely infinitely. Okay, you can able to see that. And during the one off cycle, so what is appeared in one off cycle, that will be available in positive, in the sense in the second off cycle it will be in negative direction. Like I told you, the AC circuit is nothing but the AC signal. So if you draw for a particular duration starting with time 0, so it will be moving positive and then coming back and again negative. The next time period, this is one time cycle. Okay, this is a one time period to calculate for complete cycle. Complete cycle means positive and negative completely. Okay, for next time period again the same waveform will be reappear. So that's why it is called as a periodically in direction, whose magnitude undergoes a definite cycle of changes. So definite cycle of changes means it will going from positive, for example 0 to maximum value. If you having a 10, it's going to maximum of 10 voltage, again dropping down to 0, again it is going towards minus 10, again dropping to 0, again positive 10, likewise. And how the AC voltage will be produced, you know the function of generator. So DC generator is there as well as the AC generator is there. Okay, so you know generator function, by rotating it we can able to produce the EMF. Okay, so this alternating current also can able to produce using the generators. And basically how the DC voltage will be measured. So it will be represented using the volt directly. For example, 5 volt mean 5 volt, 10 volt mean 10 volt for the DC. But come to the AC, it is having a shape. We have to define the shape. So if it is a sinusoidal, for example, in your home appliances, you may get a sinusoidal waveform. So in order to represent that, I will use the sine function. Okay. If you look at here, the E representing the alternating current, and Em representing the maximum amount of your magnitude. Okay, and the sine omega t represent your sinusoidal waveform, and omega represent your the angular function. Okay, so they having some certain angles at each and every time. With respect to the time, I am calculating the angle. Okay, so that's why they represent E is equal to Em sine omega t. So students, just note down the sinusoidal alternating voltage expression. So just write what is the AC definition, so as well as this equation. Copy the equation, definition and equation. So just copy this first paragraph. The AC means from there to in opposite. After that, copy the expression for it. Copy it firstly. That's completed. Okay, I will move on. So here they are given what is the E. So it's nothing but the instantaneous value of your alternating current, and Em is your maximum value of alternating voltage. That is nothing but your magnitude, and omega is your angular velocity of the coil with respect to the time. And you know that if the voltage is AC, it is alternating. Similarly, the current will be alternating only. So using the same, I will represent the current, the instantaneous current I is equal to Im sine omega t. Okay. So you know that the sine function, right? So it will start with 0, end up with 1. Okay, and you are multiplying with your Em. Look at that, E is equal to Em sine omega t. Similarly, I is equal to Im sine omega t. So sine function, if you observe that for the angle of 0 to 90 degree, it will reaches from where to where? From 0, starting sine 0 is 0, sine 90 is 1 value, right? So from the 0 it will reach the 1 value. So by multiplying this, I may get the maximum amount of the magnitude. For example, EMS having of 5 means, so at the end sine 90 I may get 5 volt instantaneous value. Okay, and how to represent the alternating current. Let's see. So alternating current, in the direct current, what I will do, I will use the plus and minus like a battery. I will connect directly. The alternating current, the symbol, I have to draw a circle. Inside the circle, I have to draw the waveform. What kind of waveform I am using? Okay, so if it is a sinusoidal, I have to use the sinusoidal. Look at the current direction for the direct current as well as the direct current as well as the alternating current. If you look at that, the current direction is only one way for the direct, and two way at the alternating current. If you look at the direct current, so you know that it will move from one direction to another direction, that's it. But in alternating, it will go front and back. It won't be go completely from one to another direction. For an example, while it is increasing, the electrons will move towards one direction, while it goes decreasing. You know that sinusoidal waveform will increase and then it will go decrease and go to the negative. It's changing the polarity. Due to that, electron will move front and back. It won't be a constant one. It will move front and back. Keep on change the value. Okay, so that is nothing but alternating current, and the current direction they mentioned as one direction in the straight line, and you can able to observe that there will be another direction in the dotted line. So it representing that while the sinusoidal waveform moving from up to down, it is moving one direction, and down to up it is moving another direction. And what is the AC waveform? How we will draw the AC waveform? So alternating current are different. In our home, we are using a sinusoidal, so I represent it using sine function. And many alternating currents are available. Like you can use the square voltage, you can use the triangular, sawtooth. They having the different magnitude will change with respect to the time. So they also comes under the AC. And here they are representing the square waveform, how it will be look like. So it's you can able to see observe that sine waveform is going from 0 to maximum and again back to 0 to minimum. I mean minimum means negative value, again back to 0. Similarly the square, the shape will be varied, that's it. And the sawtooth and triangular waveform also we will consider. Only instead of sine function I will use the triangular function, I will use the square function. In a mathematics, how you are representing the square function using the equation, that equation I will represent here. All of you draw the waveform, types of AC waveform. All of you draw it. Okay. So how we will got the shape waveform? So like I said, so you have to plot the instantaneous current value with respect to the time. So for example, I will you can able to see observe here the quantity, the angular. Okay, so omega t value I represent using the pi. So pi by 2, pi, and 3 pi by 2, and 2 pi. So I will calculate the value for a sine pi by 2, how much it will be, and what will be your EM. So on the time I will calculating this, having the maximum value. So you know pi value is nothing but 180 degree, right? Okay, so pi by 2 is nothing but 90. Sine 90 is equal to 1, and that will be multiplied with your EM. So EM sine omega t, right? So how much EM available, that will be I may get. So if it is 0 means on the time 0 multiply with your EM. So EM is having some value. For example, take a 5. 5 multiply 0, it is 0. And in between value, you know that pi value how it will be vary. Sorry, sine value how it will be vary. Sine and afterwards when it reaches 180 degree, again it back to 0, and while it comes to 3 pi by 2, 270 degree on the time, it is in reverse direction. So reverse means negative, you may get value minus 1. So minus 1 multiply with your EM. So I got minus EM, and I plotted here. So this is how you have to plot the waveform. So based upon that value. So once I keep a dot, after that I will join it, I will make a shape. So if it is a sine wave, I will draw like a sine wave structure. Otherwise, I have to make a more number of plots so that you can get exactly the sine spot. Sine waveform, that shape you will get if you do for more number of values, so that you can joining the value will be very easier. Otherwise you have to draw the shape. If you take only four points, for example 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. If I take only those many points, I have to draw the shape manually. But if I take more number of value, for example I'm calculating the value of here, what is the value, I will calculate and multiply, and here, so I get this value. And if I calculating for the pi value of this, I may get this value. So by plotting this dot more number of dot, I may get the shape like this. After that I will join. Otherwise only 4 dots I will get. For example 0, pi by 2 and pi, 3 pi by 2, this. But you should not directly link, so you know it's a sine function, so I will draw like a sine waveform. Otherwise you can calculate for more number of values, so you may get the dot like this, like a sine function. This is how you have to draw the waveform. Okay, and come to the amplitude. So you know amplitude is nothing but the maximum value for a positive or a negative of cycle. How much value you are getting, that is nothing but your a maximum value. So only one we have to calculate. Okay, from 0 to higher value, that is your maximum value. I will mention using the graph. So from here to only one path. For example, if I am calculating for here, this is your maximum value for this time period. Similarly, for this time period, this is your maximum value. And one more factor is the peak to peak value. So peak to peak means the positive as well as negative. So positive value is EM and negative value is minus EM. So how much, what is the entire voltage? So for example, EM is 5. So here it is plus 5 and here it is minus 5. So what is the potential difference but here and here? So difference in distance 5 minus of here, it is nothing but minus m, so minus 5. Totally the value is 10 volt peak. So 10 volt is nothing but peak to peak value, and 5 is nothing but the maximum value. Okay, so this is how you will mention. And time period. So time period is very much important in order to find the frequency and as well as one complete cycle. Okay, so let's see how to calculate the time period. Using that only we can able to observe the frequency of operation. If you observe this, so how to calculate the time period. Okay, so here you can able to observe that you can able to see the shape. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to observe what is your complete cycle. So what is your one complete cycle? It consists of one positive as well as one negative. So if you look at here, it's a positive starting from here and end up with pi, and the negative is end up with 2 pi. Okay, so totally one complete cycle is nothing but the time period. Totally 2 pi is nothing but your time period. Okay, and it represents using the value of t. And what is your frequency? F is equal to 1 by t. So that is how you will represent it. So time period representing it takes to complete one cycle. So how much time it is taking to complete one complete cycle, that is nothing but your time period. And frequency representing for 1 second how many oscillations are there. Oscillation means how many waveform you can able to generate. So for example, you take this is your 1 second. Okay, so time period is equal to, for example, I'm telling 1 second. So here I got only 1 means the frequency is 1 and unit is hertz. Okay, that is it. And suppose if I can able to make 2 within this, sorry for example, this is your 1 for one time, for 1 second, I got 1 and 2 oscillation. So what will be your frequency? Tell me the frequency then. So it is nothing but 1 by t is equal to 1 by f. So sorry, f is equal to 1 by t. So what is the time period for t? For 1 second, I got 2 cycle, right? So for 1 cycle, how much it is? It is nothing but 0.5. So 0.5 in the sense the inverse how much you got. So 1 divided by 0.5 I got 2. So frequency of oscillation is 2 Hz. For example, if I got for 1 second I got a 4 cycle. So if I got a 4 cycle completely for one, how much it is nothing but? So 1 by 2 5 because time period is divided. So how much you may got? 1 divided by 0.25. So I got 4 Hz. So this is how you will calculate the frequency. You know that 4 cycle 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1 second. For a 1 cycle, it may take 1 by 4, right? So it is nothing but 0.25 seconds for 1 cycle. So f is equal to 1 by t. So it's nothing but 1 by 0.25. I got 4 Hz. So this is how I will calculate the time period as well as the frequency. Okay. So an instantaneous value already we observe that I is equal to I max sin omega t, and the remaining parameter you all know. And frequency definition, look at the definition, number of cycles that occur in 1 second. 1 second. How many cycles are occurring at 1 second? Okay. So that is nothing but the frequency. Its unit is hertz. Hertz that you can represent. So this is the relationship with your the frequency and time. F is equal to 1 by t or t is equal to 1 by f. Either you can calculate the time period based upon the frequency which is given, otherwise the frequency with your time period I can able to calculate. Okay. So I told you what is the cycle. Cycle nothing but one complete set of positive and negative value of a alternating currents, and you can able to observe what is the peak to peak value. I told you the peak to peak value means what is that. So it is nothing but from minimum to maximum how much value is available. So it is nothing but you may get 2 Vm. So if Vm is 5 means 2 Vm is nothing but 10 is nothing but your the peak to peak value. I told you right, potential difference initially using this. If it is Em is equal to 5, the potential difference is 5 minus of minus 5 is nothing but 10 volt. So it observe that to max twice the amount of your maximum value. Okay, so today it is enough guys. So we will see the remaining in that next class. Thank you.